Hello, welcome to another Tonalist landscape oil painting demonstration. This is your painter in residence, M. Francis McCarthy, and the painting I'm bringing you today is called A Country Road. It's 7 by 10 inches, and I painted it very recently, and I'm happy to share it with you today. Now, if you're seeing this video, it most likely means that you are on my blog, and I will be sending an email out at some point to the people on my mailing list, informing them that the only videos I'm going to be putting out are going to be showing up on my blog. Now, it is hosted on YouTube, but it is what's called unlisted. Now, it's some interesting phenomenon with the unlisting. The video is still there. As a matter of fact, I think if you searched for the specific terms in this video, you would probably find it. Or I believe as well, if it was in a playlist, you would find it. Or if it had been embedded on a site anywhere, you would find it. And I have embedded every video I've ever done on some sort of blog or site, so I've chose to unlist them rather than delete them. Now, just real quickly, the reason for the unlisting is YouTube's just not working out for me. It's too one-sided, and I am not getting anything out of it, but I am fine. I'm working quite a lot. So what I've decided to do is to do a video like this when I feel like it, and post it up to my blog. And who knows, I might even write a bit of an essay. I don't know what I'm going to do, and in fact, I'm not I'm not actually even setting policy right now. What I'm doing is just sharing a video. It's on my blog, on my website. So maybe you found your way here from someplace else, or maybe you've been visiting my blog for years, in which case I'm very happy that you found this video and that you know, it's here for you to enjoy, because well, first off, I really like the way this painting turned out, so I'm anxious to well, anxious wouldn't be the word. I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. How about that? I don't have any real anxiety about it. In fact, I have to say that taking a big break from YouTube has been awesome. And the other thing about the YouTube thing is it's not so much about YouTube as it is about my time, and concentrating on finding ways to use my time that are the most valuable for me and my art business. And time spent on all this YouTube stuff hasn't paid off, and it hasn't been a complete loss. I've made some great friends through YouTube and developed some appreciative fans, and I made a few sales as well. But to me, the writing's on the wall that the way that I'm doing things on YouTube is never going to pay any real dividends other than, you know, the modest return that I've been receiving, which for a long time was fine, but I'm not getting any younger, so I find I have to spend my time doing things that are going to give me the most high value return, whether that's emotionally or financially or artistically. It needs to be the highest value return for the limited resource I have, which is my time. So now you could ask yourself, well, gee, why'd you take all the videos down? Well, I guess part of the reason for that is just I just want to be able to start fresh a little later on, maybe. I don't know exactly. However, they're not totally taken down. They are still there. So you may come across them. I don't even know actually if they pop up if you're watching someone else's video. I mean, I saw a subscriber added yesterday, but for my part, I'm not really paying any attention right now. So I'll be posting this up to YouTube unlisted, and then it's going to be on my site. Now, I have been, and I will be sharing a 1 minute version of this on Instagram. Instagram is pretty much the only social media that I'm dealing with at all now. And I just have found, been for like 2 or 3 months, been trying to get the social media to um, be a part of my business. It's also helping the bottom line, whether that bottom line is satisfaction financially, artistically, or emotionally. And I have to say it's fallen very short, as has the YouTube. So really, you don't think of it as a social media outlet, but YouTube definitely is that. And I would define social media basically as entertainment. So you might say, well, why are you putting your efforts into Instagram? Well, Instagram is pretty low threshold for me. I've got a lot of stuff in the can that I haven't shared on Instagram. I can prepare a 1 minute video very easily using a little snippet of my own music and just get it up. It's a low time burner and a low commitment for actually a much better return as far as emotional satisfaction. Not yet really financial satisfaction, but I'm not too worried about that. Actually, that's not. I don't believe that Instagram's ever going to pay off for me financially. But it doesn't take much to contribute to Instagram. It doesn't take much effort for me to follow the people that I like to follow on Instagram. And it's, like I say, it's a low threshold. So I'm continuing on Instagram. So, but truth to tell, if you're on my blog right now and you're hearing this, or somehow or another you stumbled across it in some way, your time's probably better spent just going to my blog, because that's where I plan on sharing the things I do share. And that was actually always my intention. And oh man, I've been blogging since 2009 when I first started doing oil paintings. So, pardon me. Blogging is something that comes pretty easy to me, and I was basically just hosting the videos on YouTube, and YouTube sort of developed into more of the focus, but not anymore. So, and that's not to say that won't be the case down the road. Maybe I do, and I haven't given up. There's some things I really wanted to do on YouTube. However, again, a lot of the things I wanted to do require large investments of my time, and when I look at that large time investment for the very minimal return, it's not worth it to me. And it took me a long time to figure this out. I wish, I don't regret it. Like I say, I've got my fans on YouTube. A lot of you have been very supportive and given me great input. But that dream, I think, is over for now. It may come back though in another way, shape, or form. I'm not actually setting any policy right now. I'm basically just sharing this video on my blog. So anyway, a little bit about this painting. Sorry to get into all that, but again, you always have the option of turning off the sound, and this is a place where I basically am speaking to friends and associates. So if you're not into the dialogue or the diatribe, yeah, sorry about that. There, you can see I just hit the video camera. I decided to put it up anyways. It's the last fifth or sixth of the video, so you can still kind of see what I'm up to, and really the little bits that are changing aren't that important. But anyway, getting back to this painting, I have painted the scene many times, and initially I think I did a 5x5, and then I did a 12x12, which I still have. and sold that original 5x5, and then I think I know I did a 5x7. It's actually a scene in France, but it looks very much like New Zealand as well. So like I said, just wanted to share it with you. I'm proud of the painting, and I'll be popping the 1-minute version up on old Instagram. So, and this longer version will be on my blog. Now you know how to find my blog. If you go to my website, you're on my blog. So thanks for coming, and I will be sharing more stuff here down the road. And again, as far as YouTube, I'm not sure what I'm going to do right now, but I am looking for ways to get a good return on my time investment, and maybe I can do that on YouTube if I'm clever, or maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, and we'll be back at some point in the near future. So meanwhile, please take good care and stay out of trouble.